Welcome to the Thought Elevator. My name is Olivia and I'm here to take you on this elevator ride. So, what I'm coming to you tonight with is just my little opinions and take on the whole Ayesha Curry situation. So, I think she was on Reddit Table Talk with Jada Pinkett Smith and she made a statement that made the internet go absolutely nuts today. So basically, in a nutshell, she was talking about how Steph gets all this attention and how, even though she's not interested and not looking, she wished that men kind of gave her that attention too. And it pissed men off for some reason because they feel like she's saying that Steph's attention isn't good enough for her. And the women get it. Some of the women get it. But a lot of the men are just like in their feels about what she's saying. So let me give you my opinion and tell you how I feel about it. So basically, what I feel like, or I'm not gonna say what I feel like she was saying, but in my opinion, where I think she was coming from, wasn't that she necessarily feels like Steph isn't enough for her or that she needs attention from other men, but she's constantly getting validation that she's married to a very sexy man because women are constantly throwing themselves at him. He's handsome, he's wealthy, he's an NBA star. So, yeah, women are always trying to get with him. But here she is, just the mother, the wife of Steph Curry. She's got her own business ventures that and things that she's been doing. But she doesn't she's not getting that same validation, and it may not necessarily be that she needs a validation from other men, but sometimes you still want to feel like your husband is going to tell you beautiful regardless. At least that's what he's supposed to do. I don't care if you're laying in bed with curlers in your hair, drool out your mouth, snot in your nose. Your husband's going to still tell you beautiful to make you feel good, unless you're married to an asshole that's just going to tell you the real thing. But ain't nothing wrong with that either. Some of us women like the truth. But anyways, we don't need nobody to tell us that we're beautiful. We know it. But when you've been with somebody that long, and it seems like Steph is a very good man, I'm sure he's constantly telling her that she's beautiful. So it's one thing to hear it. I mean, it's like if your mom constantly tells you that you're pretty or your mom constantly tells you that you're handsome, your mom's supposed to say that. So it's different when somebody else tells you that, because then it's like, oh, I'm really, thank you. And sometimes women, sometimes we like a little bit of attention from other men, because then we feel like, okay, so my man got somebody hot. Other men want your woman. They think your woman attractive, but you got me, boo. You got me. Sometimes it makes us feel good. Whether or not we need the validation, it does make us feel good to feel wanted by other people, even if we're not interested in those other people. And especially, she's young and she's had 3 children. I'm sure at some time she doesn't probably feel as attractive as she was in her youth when they first started dating. So that might be another reason that she would like to kind of get that validation that she still got it, so that she know that her man is, feel like her man truly does have somebody beautiful. But just because he tell her that don't necessarily mean that she believes it. Even though, like I said, you shouldn't need validation from other people, but it's nice to have. But I just think people are taking it completely out of context of how she actually meant it. And plus, I think she might need to look at it as a good thing that men aren't constantly trying to get at her, because just like women can be hoes out here, and the ones that's trying to get with a married man, Steph, no good and goddamn well that he has a whole family over there. So, but they still be trying to get with him. Some men are dogs too. Some men are dogs, not all men are dogs, but some men are dogs too. But she doesn't necessarily present herself as available. Most men, unless they just like a challenge, they ain't gonna go after somebody that they automatically know that they gonna probably get shut down. And the way she presents herself as a mother and as a wife, I don't think men look at her like they have a chance to get with her. Some women gonna try men anyways, because from all the stories in the news that we hear about celebrities or the husbands and the boyfriends cheating on their girlfriends, a lot of females will probably take that chance just to see if Steph will bite. Whereas Ayesha doesn't necessarily give off the vibe that she would ever cheat on her husband. And not saying that Steph give off that vibe, but Steph is surrounded by a lot of people that give off that vibe. So some women might just try him to see what happened. But yeah, I think it's really been taken out of context. I don't think that she wants somebody else. I don't think she's interested in another man. But it's just nice to feel like your man got it. And sometimes that outside validation does make us feel good, and it gives us that little confident boost to know, okay, I am still attractive. I am still attractive. I do still got it, blah, blah, blah. But I think people need to stop attacking her for what she said. I mean, I think it's obvious that she didn't mean it, how people are running with it. And I think a lot of men are getting in their feelings about it because they don't understand. Because unless you're just a really unattractive man that no female ever tries to holler at, then I mean, like I said, there's somebody for everybody. So even the ugliest person, somebody's probably out there staring at you. But a lot of times men get women throwing themselves at them all the time for no reason. Not all men, and not to say that all men entertain it, but good looking men are constantly getting validation. The girl that's gonna look extra hard at you while you at the checkout line, or the girl that keeps staring at you while you at the gym working out and smiling real hard. Like, whether or not you need that validation, that's something, those little gestures let you know, okay, I must be attractive because she over there staring, even if you're not entertaining it. So unless you ain't just ever had a female give you no type of attention, then I don't think you would truly understand where she coming from. And especially if you a married man and you never got no attention, or if you are a married man that doesn't get attention, you might understand where she coming from, because you may like it when a female come up to you and try to holler at something, even though you're gonna turn them away because that's what you're supposed to do. It feels good to know that you do have it, and I think that's what it really boils down to. So yeah, but as usual, the internet will take something and run with it and turn it into something that it's not. But yeah, that's my opinion though. You may not agree with me, but it is what it is. It's just another way to look at a situation. All right.